Varicent is a sales performance management vendor, and what sales performance management is it's an umbrella term that encompasses incentive compensation management, territory management, quota planning, and the associated analytics that supports that. In the case of insurance, we also provide solutions around roster management, which handles the producer maintenance aspects around related to the producers in terms of appointment, licensing information, as well as demographics. The types of challenges we hear from insurance carriers and master agencies are pretty similar to what we see in the broader market, which are challenges around speed, visibility, and flexibility. And just to define those terms for us, speed is time to market on new plans. So how long does it take to actually roll out a new incentive program into the field, enable the field, and make sure that you properly communicate to the field what it is, what type of behavior you're trying to drive from the field. Visibility is in terms of removing the black box that's associated with commission calculations. Today, producers are used to receiving probably, at best, a PDF statement that summarizes how their payments or what their aggregate payment would be with really no associated details in terms of how that was calculated and no visibility in terms of what transaction is actually aggregated into that calculation. Flexibility is to support the types of incentive programs they want to roll out, not being limited by the technology and really being able to really put in place what field management wants to put in place. In terms of the types of clients we're working with, it's as small as organizations that have a few hundred agents, and we'd more see that on the master agency side, to on the larger side, carriers that have tens of thousands of agents, even upwards of 100,000 agents that are on the application. In terms of transaction flows, we see anything from a few 100,000 transactions per month, policies or premiums coming through the application, all the way up to 20, 30, 50, 70 million coming in per period from each of our clients. In terms of competition that we see in the marketplace, our main competitor for a large prospect or a large prospective client would be the custom in-house system. They probably have a mainframe system. They probably have 20 to 30 individuals that are very familiar with maintaining that system. They probably have a lot invested in that system. They probably have skepticism in terms of can an out-of-the-box solution really handle the uniqueness of their plans. So that's really the major hurdle for us, is really getting by the custom in-house, the kind of build versus buy solution. On the smaller clients, and again I relate this back mostly to on the master agency or very small carriers, you'll see some very enhanced Microsoft Excel models that are out there with many linked spreadsheets, usually tens of thousands of rows. Ideally, if they could, they'd go into the millions of rows. And really what we're trying to do is we're trying to replace those types of systems. And on that side, it's really more around compliance and reducing error rates that are associated with trying to maintain spreadsheet models that aren't linked to databases, don't provide the same type of archiving, don't provide the same type of auditability.